Hi everyone, this is the video for the DIY Disney Princess charm bracelets. So in each of your little packets, they will come in a little Ziploc baggie. They will have a label for which princess you are picking up. And then you will have a plethora of beads. Now the beads, when I made these kits, I did my very best to make sure that they were all in even numbers. That way, if you are like me, you can decide to do the same bead on each side, but this is your bracelet and you can do it however you like. So I've already got this one started. You'll have at least 2 charms in there. I like to kind of put my charms together. So for Cinderella, this is a little carriage and then a little blue charm. And then you can see that I am doing everything the same on each side. So the theme for her is blues, whites, and I did add a couple of small black beads in there to represent the little necklace that she wears around her neck. So just have fun with your kits. They're supposed to be enjoyable and relaxing, so do this however you like. Just please be sure to keep your kits away from small children and pets. If you have a dish that you can put your beads in, that would be recommended. And I just kind of go back and forth, side to side, making sure everything is equal, that I have the same bead on each side. Okay, and so now that I have a decent amount of beads on there, I'm actually going to check where this is at on my wrist. So I can probably put a handful of more beads on there. And I kind of just hold each end in between my fingers, that way I'm not having to scrabble at my table with my nails for each end. And this also makes it go just a little bit easier. And also you can hold your ends so that your beads aren't falling off on one side. Okay, so I'm going to check my placement again. So you can see that I can probably put 3 or 4 more beads on there. And this string is stretchy. And I like to end with some smaller beads. Okay, I'm gonna check my placement again. So that looks about right for my wrist. So now I'm just going to tie my ends. You will need to have some scissors handy. So I know this looks like it's sized for a child, but I have really, really tiny wrists. So just kind of knot this however you see fit. Whatever knots you think will stay secure. I always do kind of like granny knots because that's just the way that I was taught. Let's see. Okay, let's try this again. So when you're knotting, just try to keep your bracelet on the table because it keeps all of your beads in place. I like to knot mine a few times. Okay, so after you've knotted, you kind of want to hang on to your knot just to make sure it stays in place. And you'll want to feed the ends of your strings through at least 2 of your beads. This will help keep them in place and help keep your knot from coming undone. You'll want to do this on both sides. And I'm personally just going to go through at least 3 beads because that makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, and I'm just going to leave that right there. I'm not going to worry about cutting it just yet. Okay, so once you get it through plenty of your beads, you can give it a little bit of a snip. Don't worry about it kind of hanging out there for now, because when you put your bracelet on, it stretches. Alright, and as you can see, I am all finished with my bracelet. I hope you guys enjoy this. Please be sure to take pictures and send them to our Facebook page so that we can show off your work. I hope you have a good time with this.